play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
They'll get 16 yards on that play, and that's good for a Jets first down.
First down, Jets.
Play action, Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
First down, here's Tua. He's just cut downfield by Rice. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. They go play action with Tagovailoa. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Green 19,
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, third and long.
Here we go, son. Green 19, guys. Hey, 10.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Go.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. He's got a gain of 6 there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Fields now on third. He rolls to his right. It's caught by Wilson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Jets.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Fields gets it out wide quick. Touchdown, New York. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He still put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
2nd down and 10. Tagovailoa. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Sanders all set to send it away. this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Field throwing here. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Peyton, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jeff Jones has got it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
32 stairs.
2 and out from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board. You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Fields with a chance to run it here. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at a borderline gimme 3rd down here. Herbert straight ahead. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, son. Oh, let's go.
Now Fields. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And for somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
No mas, no mas. Press, left straight. Go.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, New York.
Here we go, son.
For Fields. It's a screen play for Allen. He finds space into the red zone. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here we go.
Run here with Allen. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Don't jump. Ready? But green 19, guys. Right.
Herbert can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hurry up.
Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Right.
On third and goal, here's Fields. Headed out right. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Escapes the pocket. He will not escape the rush on fourth and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Has him running the comeback. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 26. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
44. 18.
Tagovailoa on first down. Look back to Rice. Come again. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Get set. Let's go. 18. Snap.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down and goal to go.
Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
HM will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hey, 21 TA.
So 3rd and 6 on deck, Gronk, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, get set. 21G, 21G.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Forced out to his right. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
It's caught left side by Mitchell. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, son.
Throw here, 3rd down. Chased out to trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, come on, two.
1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. Tagovailoa back to throw. Finds his back, Achane. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. snap at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Looking for somewhere to throw, and he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Herbert on the give, head left. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, but really create some indecision now defensively.
On the ground, it's Herbert again. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4.
Here we go. Nice instruction. Right.
They're going for it. Here's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Making the call himself. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
20, TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey. Out.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ready.
Second down carry for A.J. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Number 1, high. 21G, 21G.
2 and out from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
Solo left side.
It's now
21G.
third down.
Let's go. Hey, 21 TN.
Here he goes. Third and long. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Jets, 14.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Kickoff for Miami.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
Looking to Herbert, running left. Calling his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Cage, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Don't jump. Ready? Nice instruction.
Fields out of the gun. Forced out to his right. For right side, caught by Wilson. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Jets shrinking the lead some in the third. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets, 21.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. And off running left. It's a chance. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
20, TX.
Tunga Bailoa now. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Solo left side. Solo left side. Hey.
Throwing, here's Tunga Bailoa on third. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And he's going to score on the pick six, touchdown, New York. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Washington now to return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's a give here for Herbert. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 14.
Play action now. It's Fields. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here we go, shot. Blue 58, blue 58, shot.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Fields on third. Oh, no, they get him yet again. George Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Tagovailoa on first down. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Angel, 319, can I see that?
They'll air it out on third. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Here we go. Good.
Fields now on fourth. And they pick him off again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins take over once again after forcing his fourth interception of the night.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the run it.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. This is going to be down, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, here's Tua. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets get it as he makes his third interception of this game.
This is such a back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, son. 19 instruction. Delta. Good eye.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Putting 25 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's another Jets first down.
Here's the backup. First throw. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
19 Tiger.
To the air, Taylor. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked off by Cater Calhoun. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And there's Rice with yet another one. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
From the shotgun, Ewers. That's completed right side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a first down, too.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time on rhythm and accurately, well, that was teaching tape right there.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
They fake the handoff. Now Yooooo. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Jets have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, ready?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Cut out left. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Dolphins bring in a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Here we go, start! Hey, Cowboy 80! Warrior 17! Panther 11! Panther ready!
To the air on 3rd and long. To the left side. So they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go! Bronco 80! Kevin Byron!
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Shaking off the pit quickly. Who's going to throw? And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Move a chain here out of the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Yooooo. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Trap 60. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 17.
From the shotgun, it's Yooooo. Look back to Rice, caught again. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42.
Panther and left. Ready.
Here's Taylor. Connects with his back. Khalil Herbert. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Taylor. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Taylor. Buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Mitchell now in motion left. Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
60 by 60.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one delivered off target, Gronk. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Gronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's Taylor. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Come on. Hey.
Taylor now. Finds the in route complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Jets take their first time out. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. No throw, 3rd and long. They'll have the first down and even more. And he'll give himself up to end the run. That's going to move the 6. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
You've got a man in motion.
And the Jets first down.
throwing. Taylor. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Finds his back. Achane. And he'll get up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. They're going to pass it here. Going deep here for the end zone. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the